In this series, we're taking the worst team in FC24 and evoing them to be the absolute best. We started off, chose our very first evolution to get going with, and then absolutely destroyed in our first online game with the Bronze Beasts. However, online was slow going, very difficult with a team this low rated, and so the first port of call was to head into Squid Games. And that left the squad looking like this. But now we needed to play the dreadful Evo Lounge, and we needed wins. I'm sure the Sweats had an absolute field day matching against our squad in the Evo Lounge, but eventually we did manage to get the wins that we needed. And of course that was helped by having multiple active Evos at once. With a few more squad battles games, we claimed 1 Evo, and we have finished another evolution. Man, having 4 available at once was absolutely spectacular. Liu Jikang has been finished. You would have just seen us finish Li Zhangzhu as well, I think, because there wasn't much time left on him. It was panic stations. But Liu is done. Boom. There you go. He is now a 50 rated beast. And we've got 3 more to go. Obviously, Bornao is not part of this series. He is not even going to ever be claimed. We've got Leng, which we need to play 5 Rivals games and then score 1 goal in 5 separate matches. So we're going to go and play 5 Rivals games now. And if we can score with him, great. If we can't, don't worry, we'll do that in squad battles. And that will be Leng finished. And Wang Tender is getting there. We need 5 more wins in squad battles, and then 10 more wins, and then 10 more wins. But we've still got 15 days for that. We're up to 41,000 coins now, working towards the 150,000 needed for the Centurions centre attacking mid. And then in terms of the transfer list, we have got 27 items that have sold. Lots of good stuff here. Rares and commons starting to go again now because of some Monday SBCs and such. And it leaves these items listed. So we're about 100,000 coins short after all said and done. So let's get grinding. As I say, I am just about to go and play some Rivals as well, guys, with this team now. So we have got Das fully evoed up to a 60, 123 games with him already. 4-star weak foot now on Das with reasonable pace and reasonable physical, which is quite nice. We've got 48 rated Wu Yu Hang. Still absolutely god-awful. We've got 47 rated Wang Tender, who's got very good balance, which is quite nice. We have got 56 rated Li Zhangzhu that we just finished today as well, who's got 95 balance, good pace, and intercept plus. Amazing stuff from him. And at left back, we've got Sawney, who has got slide tackle plus, and, you know, all right balance. It's mad that they're all really good at balancing, aren't they? We have got Liu Jikang with two playstyles now with good balance. And we've got 1 more passing playstyle to come. Oh no, he's finished now. And then we've also got Zhang Rongjun with 3 playstyles, which is quite nice. And he's got good strength. So at least they've all got like one thing about them that is reasonable. Let's play some Rivals. All right, guys, as we go into the gameplay from this team in Rivals, I, of course, am playing co-op with Josh, a.k.a. Josh XLs, a.k.a. Spreadsheet FIFA, a.k.a. Video Editor Josh. And it first of all must be said that playing co-op with a team like this is very difficult because the players are very bad, as we score an absolute banger of a goal there. However, it's actually a lot easier because you get to make like certain runs and do certain things that you can't do as a single player, which is obviously very nice. Now, we've been taking a look at some Evo paths over the last couple of days of some of like the players that you could have had that were looking good, that are no longer looking good, and or like that are no longer active, should I say. And one of the great things that I'm really excited about is where this team is going to be when, first and foremost, one player gets to a point where it's like, oh wow, they're good. Because the way the bronzes upgrade with the Evo paths is different to the way the golds upgrade because of the way the stat splits are. And, you know, you look at players like Mainu as a bronze, and there's a Korean midfielder as well that can play at right back, and they are just outrageous. The thing that's missing with regards to the bronze upgrades, and the thing that we're kind of like banking on eventually, is skill move and weak foot upgrades. We're already getting work rate changes from EA with the upgrades that we're getting, with the Evos that we're getting. We're already getting playstyle changes, including playstyle plus changes. But one of the things that we seldom have got, I think there's been 2 Evos that have given us weak foot upgrades. I don't think there have been any Evos so far that have given us skill move upgrades. And so they are going to be necessary as this series goes on. But the simple fact of... We've seen a lot in FC24 that the stats are, like in-game stats and face card stats, are the least relevant thing that matter with a team now. They're not irrelevant, let's make no bones about it. They still are relevant, but they are the least relevant. And the reason why they're the least relevant is because when you look at something like Finesse Shot, which NepentheZ has, Finesse Shot like greatly improves accuracy of finesse shots, power of finesse shots, velocity of finesse shots, etc., etc. Which means if you just shoot from in front of goal a regular shot with Leng, it's terrible. If, however, you just hold that RB button and do a finesse shot, it's just far more powerful and far more accurate, even though his stats haven't changed, but because his playstyle has changed. And so it's with Trivela as well, which Das has, it works the same. And so the playstyles make up a lot for the lack of in-game stats at the moment, but when those in-game stats grow and those in-game stats get better, it starts becoming the nuance of skill moves, weak foot, work rates, playstyles, playstyle pluses that make the biggest difference. Yes, body type may make a difference. Yes, like, you know, height, weight, custom animations, or any custom body types may make a difference. But the truth of the matter is that at this moment in time, the key thing for us is being able to do something as simple as a stop and turn in the box, or shooting. Look at that goal there as well. Nearly a great goal. It was a rebound goal. But yeah, like shooting on a weak foot is going to be one of the key things that we really need. And so developing this team in that sense is going to be really vital. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about today whilst we watch this gameplay is how different I specifically and Josh played with this team, knowing how bad they were, and how when your expectations are far lower, you play so different. And it ended up creating some incredible goal scoring options and goals, as you just saw. An insane goal there, a genuinely insane goal there. And one of the things that playing with a team like this does, okay, we are only in Division 10, 9, and by the end of this gameplay segment, we did actually get promoted to Division 8, which might have just been a mistake, but we got there. One of the things that you kind of like learn, even against these like super teams in Division 8, is what players can do and how things actually work in FIFA FC24 at a low level, and how that then becomes more valuable at a high level. And I want to run through today a few of the little bits that we've kind of experienced that made a big difference with the way that we played. And so to start with, I actually do want to talk about the playstyles, because as I was talking before about with NepentheZ, the playstyles, the shooting playstyle helped massively, the finesse shot. The Trivela helped massively, but also from a defensive standpoint, now that we have Intercept Plus on one of our players, you can genuinely see, I mean, you can see it anyway because the icon comes above his head every time he does something of value, but like it is very evident when he intercepts something over when somebody else does. And so you really get a feel for when you play against like a Van Dijk or a Blanc that's got like Anticipate Plus or Block Plus or something like that, and they feel like they're insane. It's because they're already good with the stats, and these like playstyles make them ridiculous. But one of the things that I wasn't really prepared for that ended up being really powerful was the manual side of crossing the ball and shooting the ball. And obviously to manually shoot the ball, it has to be a power shot. And we saw a power shot already earlier on in the video, and we've kind of figured out a little technique to be able to get some good power shots from free kicks and corners. But just in general, it was incredible how much more accurate shots were when we did a power shot. Even though they were manual, these players still have bad stats, right? So when you hit a power shot, especially a pop volley power shot, because they seem to just be even more broken, but when you hit a power shot and it flies in like normal, like a gold card, you start to realize how it's now possible to really like utilize these players to your advantage in spite of the fact they've got bad stats. And so what ended up happening is we ended up playing a much safer passing game, a much safer kind of defensive game. You know, we're not gung-ho, we're in a 4-3-3, nothing too major. We don't really like burn up the field. We're not all out attack or anything. And we just make a lot of forward runs with the midfielders, overlapping runs with the fullbacks. And of course, cutbacks are key and king to getting as much as you can out of this game. But what was genuinely really surprising was how easy it was to do things what you've just seen there. Ball roll past the goalkeeper. You only need 2-star skill moves for a ball roll. Dribble around the keeper, and again showcases. Like, I always think about how do people figure out certain broken game mechanics with gold cards or super cards, because why would you ever try certain things? I figured out quite a few things playing with this bronze team of like we kept doing, Josh and I kept doing things like what you just saw there, right? The incisive pass all the way across the field. And because of this, I tried it a little bit on the gold side of things. But there's also a few other things that we've been doing with this where I'm like, why am I not doing that with gold cards? If these bronze cards, these not even just bronze cards, these unbelievably low-end bronze cards, if they can make a 50-yard incisive pass switch like that, what you just saw there, why am I not doing that with the gold cards, right? Why am I not doing that with the gold cards? And so it was like really, really nice to figure out a lot of things with these cards that made a lot of sense that we can now take into utilizing in the gold cards that will help us massively when playing with a regular Evo To Glory. But here we are with 2 claimed evolutions, guys. We obviously played through the rivals to get the wins, to get the rivals rewards, but we also played through the rivals to get some more upgrades. So Wang Tender now has Relentless, which of course is a crazy playstyle for us. And we've also got the upgrade on Leng Jixuan, who we're going to park for upgrading for a little while now that he's fully evolved to the 62 rated. And the reason why we're going to park upgrading him is because we don't want to put him into a silver kind of like barrier, because if when we get him upgraded again with one of the upgrades that's area, become a 65 rated card, which in essence makes him silver. If we make him silver and EA release something like a Golden Glow Up Part 1 and 2, again, like, you know, version 2 of it, which was really, really good for Mainu, and we missed out on that on this account. We started the account too late. It had already expired before we had the chance to do it. But we want to be able to fit Leng into there because he is very quickly becoming the star man of the show. He's already 62 rated. He started in the 40s, and he can shoot. Like, okay, his pace is only in the mid to high 70s. His shooting's only in the, I think, mid 60s. But compared to the other attackers that have got like 30 for shooting and 35 for shooting, he's really, really good. So if we can keep evolving him, it's going to be really nice. One of the other things when looking at the gameplay side of things that we figured out that you've seen a lot of goals scored, like, yes, there's a lot of cutbacks, and yes, there's a lot of instances where we get into a position to create a cutback. But I noticed, and you would have seen here, Josh and I both scoring a couple of the goals exactly like this. But when you get to the keeper, you can literally just walk around the keeper. You don't even have to sprint or anything. You get here, look at this, walk around, bang. And it was like one of those things again where in the kind of hustle and bustle of, look at that for a shot, oh, it's close. In the hustle and bustle of playing with the gold cards, the meta cards, the icons, the top end cards, the sweaty cards, all these other cards, I can't tell you if I've ever got into that position and tried to walk around the goalkeeper with one of my top-end Arsenal cards or something like that. And the reason why you don't is because you just trust in their shooting or you trust in their skill move or their play style. Whereas with these cards, you need to slow it right down. And by slowing it down, you expose something that's broken in the game, as simple as just running around the goalkeeper. So we have finished our 7th win, which was also on a streak and got us into Division 8, which is, as I said, probably not the best thing ever, because why would we want to be in Division 8 with this bronze team? But it also goes to show that, is this game really pay to win? We have got a 2,000-ish coin team, not even a 100,000 coin team, a 2,000-ish coin team, and we're up into Division 8 with it, bronze players. And we have spent a significant amount of coins on this team, though, mind you, with the Evos. But yeah, we didn't really get, we probably got a bit too far. Now, we've got some packs from some objectives here, of course, playing that much rivals, even with this bronze team. We're not specifically going in for any objectives to complete, but we did end up getting a whole bunch of different packs from objectives. And this one specifically with Araujo there was from marquee matchups. And it had obviously nice tradable cards in, so it helped with the coin balance. And of course, the coin balance for us is absolutely vital because we're going to need to keep pumping these coins into these Evos. And because we're not working on rewards, we don't have champs at this moment in time or champs qualifiers. You know, we are just utilizing everything we've got with regards to opening this level of packs to try and get ourselves fodder for SBCs that offer tradable rewards to gain coins. But also just opening these packs just to try and gain coins, right? Everything else in this account is absolutely meaningless. So because we got an 84 duplicate, we did go and complete the AC Milan segment in Perlo, which offered another tradable pack, which got us some more coins. And once we can get into champs and champs qualifiers, or, you know, we'll get to champs qualifiers relatively soon. But once we can get into, as we pack our triple threat and an Edison there, once we get into champs qualifiers and can eventually qualify for champs, that's when the coin balance won't matter so much and it will just start rolling very, very easily. And this was the last pack, guys, from all the rewards. Sorry, this was the last pack from all the objectives. We've also got our rivals rewards, guys. And of course, we are going to take tradable rewards here. We need coins. Coins are vital. Coins are imperative. We've got Division 8 Rank 1, a mixed rare booster pack, 80 more FUT Champs qualification points, 300 XP, a premium gold pack, and a jumbo premium 26 pack. And I don't think that sends us to a new level. It doesn't. We're still 500 away. But it does give us 3 more tradable packs to hopefully start building these coins up. Now, once everything on a trade pile sells, I actually think we'll be close to... Game's frozen. As I was saying, I actually think we'll be close to 100,000 coins once everything sells. Right. We've got a mixed rare booster pack. Just a common gold. Oh, wait. It's one of the Libertadores. Yeah, Sabag. All of this can go up. We'll sell all of this. Lovely. We're going to be very close to the 150,000 coins straight away, which is nice. We get a premium gold players pack. It's just a rare gold. An American centre back from New York, New York. It's going to be Krieger. 82 rated was that. Yeah. Calabria, Malasia. Nothing too much there, which is too bad. And then last, but very much not least, a Jumbo Gold Premium 26 pack. Come on, EA. Hook us up. French. Centre back. Nice. Never mind. Not what we're looking for. Debo. Again, nothing too major. Vincent Company. Maybe like 1,000 coins. It's all... Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Give me those 5k shadows. We'll take those. That's a nice... Oh, yeah. I mean, listen. When you luck's in, right? That's 2 Shadow Chem Styles in the same pack. That's 10k. The other thing that we do need to do as well, guys, obviously we are working towards 150,000, but we have now got triple threat wingback as an option. We can't obviously Evo them together because we've already claimed the other ones, but we have got 1 player and 1 player only to go into this triple threat wingback. Not showing anything for us, but let's get our bronze right back. And of course, it is going to be our main man, Joshi. He's been a servant to the club so far with 132 games, 1 goal and 9 assists. He's terrible. He needs the upgrades. He's getting the upgrades. In he goes. We're gonna see him look like this at the end. Honestly, looks the same. It looks the same. At least he'll have a couple of play styles, which is really good. And we're going to get that evolution right there. And Joshi is now the next player in the evolution tree for us. In fact, we can start evoing him instead of Bornau because Bornau will not be evoed at all. And when we look at the club now, in terms of the evos, we are now 9 out of 11 evolved players. We are yet to get an evo for Horam. And we're yet to get a goalkeeper evo. But we're getting there. We're getting there. And just to give you guys a breakdown of Leng as well, because I love this card a lot. 198 goals, 73 assists, 132 games. But for now, that is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel. Haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.